can't tell you how angry I am and how frustrated I am and how sad and depressed and devastated when I think about what this girl went through. You guys all know about this case. It's got the light of the media last few days. I myself actually only found out about it a few days ago. Of the bichari 8 saal ki jo bachchi thi, Asifa, who was brutally murdered and raped in Jammu and Kashmir. यहाँ जैसे मुझे इतना गुस्सा आता है ना, मैं सोचता हूँ कि क्या एक 8 साल की बच्ची बीती होगी यार, जब वो being sedated and then she's raped repeatedly, and in between that time जब उसे बेचारी को होश आता होगा, क्या सोचती होगी यार. You know, बच्चे होते हैं यार, हम छोटे होते हैं तो हमें जब तुम्हें दर्द होता है ना, कुछ होता है तो you माँ का आदमी नाम लेता है, you call your mom's name out. I can't imagine, man, what this little child would have gone through, man. Locked up in that temple for a week, and the way they found her, man, broken, bruised, battered, beaten, done. They killed her stoned her with a rock, and for what, man? For what? Because she was from a different community. Like this is what we come down to, man. This is like there's nothing left. I mean, jab Delhi mein hua tha, that case, that was it. You felt like there's nothing. You cannot. We as human beings, we can't go beneath that. But Indians, we've proven that we can top ourselves every year. I mean, what happened to this poor girl is pretty much the worst thing I think that could happen to a human being possible on this earth. इस दुनिया में इससे बुरा किसी साथ नहीं हो सकता जो इस बेचारी के साथ हुआ. और मुझे जो गुस्सा आता है ना जब तुम, like, you know, when you hear about these horrible rape cases, and sometimes you hear about them, it might just be a serial killer or a predator or just some gruesome, horrible, perverted man. But this was a planned hate crime, man. This was planned to drive a community out. And when you read about the details, it shocks you, man. You see those pictures of those piece of shit human beings, man. You see their pictures. They look like regular folks, man, who could just be around you and me, walk around. When you read about the reports that one of the guys picked up the phone and called his boy and said, "Jo Meerut mein, hey, why don't you come down? You know, we got a girl. Let's just have fun." It's like, and the guy, like, I'm assuming, packs it back, gets on a train, and comes consciously with this mind that, yes, I'm gonna go and rape an 8-year-old girl. Like, this is not even an impulsive, strange. This is a planned thing, man. I can't even fathom who these people are, and I pray to God, and I know for a fact that they will be punished, and I cannot wait when the wrath comes on them, and inshallah it comes in this world. It's guaranteed it's going to come in the next. I mean, what? These are not human beings, man. These are not people who can belong to any faith or can have any decency. When you look at an 8-year-old girl, man, she isn't a Muslim or a Hindu or Christian or whatever. She's a human being. Forget human being. You wouldn't do this to an animal. तुम्हारे घर के बाहर बिल्ली हो, कुत्ता हो ना, वो जो बाहर फिर रहे होते हैं, उनके साथ भी इंसान ऐसा नहीं करता यार. And then when they took her out to kill this poor child, right? And before killing her, they called their cop friend who was helping them out, and he's like, नहीं यार, एक रेप मैं भी करूँगा, फिर मारते हैं. किस किस्म के गलीज लोग हैं यार, किस किस्म की. Like, मुझे लगता है कि जो शैतान भी होता है ना, वो भी इनसे, like, even he'd be like, wow, man, these guys are even beyond me. Sick human beings, man. Piece of shits who will suffer. I swear to God, man. I swear to God. I'm so angry, man. The thing is, we try to tell ourselves that this is not, don't get religious and politics involved in this, man, but we got to call a spade a spade. This is what India is becoming now, where a section of extremists in the majority can take advantage and do whatever the shit they want because they have a government who doesn't hold into account and actually, in silence, actually advocates and accepts and promotes and pushes these kind of ideologies. Like, so this act is done, which is horrible itself. And then what makes it worse is that when these guys are arrested, when there's some guys in the department who have the guts and the courage to do the right thing, people come and protest with Indian flags. Are you kidding me, man? This is the Indian flag? You're going to protest against to release people who rape somebody just because they might be belonging to a certain religion or party? I mean, I saw in those videos, women are walking. Who are these women, man, who can walk chanting Jai Hind and all this kind of stuff, religious slogans? When a girl is massacred and raped like this, I can't understand. And when lawyers are stopping the authorities from producing a chart sheet. Are you kidding? Lawyers? Then there's no hope, man. There's no hope. The average man is a freaking have no respect for women. India is just has nothing. I mean, isse pehle I was reading about UP case again, another leader who just took advantage of a girl, and then you know what? When her dad tried to stand up for her, they killed him. Perfect. This is like those 90s Bollywood movies that didn't make sense to us when we saw them as kids, but they're real. And then right now, today I read about another girl, 11-year-olds found in a place called Surat, I think it's somewhere in West India, with 86 wounds. I mean, there's nothing for women. There's in India. Okay? I read this amazing meme. I mean, they blame the short skirts and women getting raped for that. You can be in burqa, you can be raped. You can be a freaking infant and a child, you can be raped. So there's nothing. Men can do what the shit they want. And now if those guys affiliated to a certain party that's leading and follow a certain ideology, then they can do what the hell they want, man. So if you're a minority, you're screwed. If you're a minority who's a woman and a Muslim, and that combination, holy shit, dude. And the worst off is lower class people, man, who have no one to help them. So I don't know what the solution is, man. I had to make this content because this is burning inside of me, and I felt that itna to main kar sakta hu कि I couldn't make, I can't produce like fun vlogs right now, man. This thing is like, going through this, man. India needs to freaking wake up. The people need to wake up. And you're seeing the outrage from everyone across any religion. People are speaking, celebrities are speaking, YouTubers are speaking, and inshallah people get on the streets and we make this happen. I know I'm sitting here, it's easy for me to say I can't do much apart from maybe some of this stuff, but hopefully we all look inside and think, this is what we're becoming, man. This is how they divide and oppress. This is a thing that's been going on for centuries and it's happening again now. Whew, I can't understand. Like, inshallah, you know what? Justice will be served. Hopefully these guys chopped and thrown in the street, and anyone else who does this afterward, the same thing should happen to them. And inshallah, they will get what is coming to them in the next life for sure. That's a guarantee. And we pray for Asifa and her family to be united together, and for that beautiful soul to be, we all know she's in a much, much better place, because obviously none of us could really protect her. So anyways, guys, that's how I feel. Sorry I just had to, yeah.